بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وبعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Sorry about the camera angle. I bought this tripod. Everything is just stupidly expensive over here, so it's kind of like a small tripod, but it's like kind of on an angle because of where I'm sitting. This is my real message to those who argue that, look, Haji, you know, teach the people, benefit the people, and that is valid points. You have to remember there are those who are within the da'wah, right? Who are within the da'wah, who are educating the brothers and sisters who have the, you know, knowledge to do so. But at the same time, research is required to clear the doubts when it comes to whether it be free mixing, whether it comes to, you know, the extremism of certain groups. As you know, I have a duty to educate our brothers and sisters so that they don't fall into the traps of two particular issues that we're finding within the ummah. And you can add more. The list is not exhaustive, but it can, you know, be extended. And one is fanaticism and the other is extremism. My message is plain and clear. Like, after having time to reflect and being in the dawah scene for 4 years, or if not going on to 5 years, is how many brothers and sisters have overlooked, conveniently ignored, or even attacked those who have provided evidences to show extreme veneration, borderline fanaticism of personalities. Because when I say fanaticism, it's not just fanaticism to a certain madhab or to a certain sheikh. It's inclusive. But what happens is they conveniently ignore the issues at hand. And the issues at hand is the problems that we're seeing amongst the liberal, and I find them the most aggressive right about now. I've got a video coming. It's more of an announcement, this particular one. I find in my 4 years into the da'wah scene, I believe I'm in a good position to understand the dynamics of you know, the issues that we are facing as an ummah. And yes, I've been ongoing back and forth with the, you know, pseudo-Salafi Madakhila, which is important and needs to be emphasized and needs to continue. But I believe this sincerely from the bottom of my heart. The biggest issue facing the ummah right now are the liberal, modernistic simps. Why is that? And you might ask, why Hajj? Because they have a huge fan base. And why I mean fanaticism and extremism, they have, you know, certain brothers and sisters that would rush to defend their every move. I've got a video coming, right, because I've done my free mixing video, but this second video will add, you know, the cherry on top of the cake. I am absolutely shocked and baffled that ulama, or even students of knowledge, have taken this matter so lightly, to the extent that we are seeing issues, you know, not just one recent issue, but ongoing. And this is due to the free mixing problem that we have. One may say, when I present one of my evidences, that, oh, this is, you know, written by medieval scholars, or written by scholars, you know, 700, 800, 900 years ago, you know, where it was pretty, you know, conservative and traditional. Let me respond to that. The real reason why you might respond with that is because you are colonized mentally. All these liberal simps are colonized mentally. They suffer from inferior complex. They have a hunchback mentality. This is what I'm saying. You won't find this phenomenon in the East. Let me tell you this. Because why? They understand the dangers of free mixing. Ikhtilat is haram. This is clear. And the second video that I'll show you from across the madhab again will leave no doubt. And what I have to add on top of all the points that I've made, I'm going to make it brief. The doors of fitna have been opened by these simple imams. The doors of fitna. Because of their calm and lackadaisic approach to ikhtilat, to free mixing. And as far as simping goes, this shows the level of rujula that they have. How can a man, right, be so calm and have no fear of the possible dangers of opening this masala up and making it very, very light? How is it that this is possible? How we allowed ourselves, even those popular speakers and those who seek to clout chase by rubbing shoulders with them, not go into the disputes between husband and wives and how the wives have been given ammunition by these simp imams to, you know, abuse the husbands mentally, using the kids. That's a whole different video altogether. I'm not even going to go into that because that's going to now make the video into like 20-30 minutes. We need to educate our sisters. We need to show them that these no backbone imams are causing nothing but destruction. So overall, right, in conclusion and in summary, we need to focus on educating our sisters regarding the dangers of what these modernist, liberal, simp, no backbone scholars are promoting and what they are propagating. It's you who we are concerned about. You will be the force that will bring about a change with knowledge, because it's knowledge at the end of the day, and this is what we're aiming to do. So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by their feel-good videos. Every single one of these simple imams will be held accountable by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I promise you. That reminds me of the hadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when he said, common time of the people would have years of betrayal. You understand? You understand what I mean? And this is what we're seeing right in our times. This is what we're seeing, without a shadow of a doubt. Don't fall for these liberal sins. Because you sit in the West, you know, be jealous for your religion. It might feel good. It might sound easy. And it reminds me of the hadith of the Prophet that there will come a time where being patient on your religion is like holding on to hot coals. You know, so in this blessed land of Masjid al-Aqsa al-Mubarak, please take heed to my message. And as I said before, I don't want to make this all doom and gloom, but we have a problem. And before we deal with the problem, we have to acknowledge there is a problem. Okay? So take care of yourself.